All right, folks, it is finally time for the big moment. We've got masters and we've got album art. So I'm going to take you along today through the process of uploading an EP. I'll do my best not to dox myself. You go to CDBaby and you make an account, and then you click this add new release. It'll take you to a page where you can start to put in information. I've already begun that process here for the Boss Fight EP, which is why we have this here. And then this is the information basically I've already put in it. It's you just type in the information. At this point, you and I are going to be learning along here together. So let's see how we go through this. One thing, it says add album artwork. There's a big exclamation point next to that, so let's click on that. Let's see. It wants us to be 3,000 by 3,000 pixels. It wants us to be exactly 3,000 by 3,000. Mine currently is 6,000, so I'm going to need to render this down to 3,000. If we don't break any of these, though, I think all the rest of these are going to be just fine, so let's go to Photoshop. I did change the album art ever so slightly. If you pay close attention to this last time, the O here kind of looked like an A. And I would show it to people, and they look like Bass Fight or Bass Fight, which Bass Fight's a cool name for an EP as well, but that's not the name of this EP. So I kind of did some of my own work there to make it a little bit more rounded. You can see that this one is at 11.6 megabytes, so it's under the size threshold. It's a 300 DPI, it's a 3,000 by 3,000, it's 32-bit. I think this is everything they've asked for, right? It's a PNG, it's less than 25. I think we're all good here, folks. Just drag it in. Let's go, look at that. Wonderful. Please allow 1 to 2 hours for the digital gnomes to process your art. Mission has not been completed or paid for within 21 days. The digital gnomes will delete your art files. No, don't worry. We're going to pay for it today. Okay, now it's time for audio files. I do realize I need to go change some names here. Track info. So these are some of the things I did last time. Number of volumes, 1. Number of tracks, 7. Realize I want to change these all to be DLC. I forgot I wanted to do this. I wanted to call these tracks DLC tracks because the main 4 tracks at the top are kind of this like story programmatic thing about playing a video game, and then the other 3 tracks here, 2 of which I wrote back in 2018, they're just tracks I'm kind of tacking onto the album because they make sense in the album, but they aren't part of the story, kind of just like a brief thing there. So I want to call these DLC tracks. Kind of fun. If you're a gamer, you kind of understand it. Character select. Start. Artist name, Wavepunk. Parental advisory? No. Language of lyrics? No lyrics. Is this track a live version? No. Composition type? Original composition, cover song. This is an original composition. We made it ourselves. Songwriter should contribute to this track. Just me. I guess I add myself here. Okay, so we got all the songwriter information put in here for character select, and I told it to put it for all the other tracks the same. Don't know why the rest of these have exclamation points. Let me just click on it. What happens here? Does it all update correctly? Oh, it only updated the songwriter information. So for these, gotta put in same information for all these here. Doing this feels like doing taxes. I'm like worried I'm gonna make mistakes. It'd be annoying to make a mistake, but like it'd be fine. Okay, all the information about the tracks I think are correct now. An ISRC is an unique identifying code for each song on an album, like a barcode. ISRCs are required for digital distribution. We'll provide ISRCs for your songs at no charge. Yes. I need you to assign those. I do not have them. Digital distribution option for your album. Downloads plus streaming services includes all download partners, plus streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, YouTube. Downloads only includes stores that sell downloads of your music and does not include streaming services. Even unpaid includes places that offer free downloads and streaming. Like what? I think just downloads and streaming services seems like a good idea. They have one for what is TikTok? Really? That's the one you have a question about? Not, I mean, I'm sure the ones that I don't know about on this list are like other countries, and like they're big in those countries, so we'll just leave it all on there for everybody everywhere. Partner artist IDs. Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music assign a unique ID to each artist. This ID allows each platform to group artist releases together on the correct artist profile. So this is the first time Wavepunk is being distributed. While Caleb Simmons has distributed music, Wavepunk has never distributed music before, so this is the first time we gotta create a new one. Interesting. Can I see what this is? Huh, that's not me. I had no idea that there was someone else with the name Wavepunk out there. When did this music get published? 2020? Interesting. Is it any good? That's sidechain compression, though. This person's my nemesis now. You know, it's not bad. Not bad, just saying. I think we'll be okay, though. So, yeah, definitely create a new artist profile. How often does that happen on Spotify, I wonder, where you just have, like, artists that straight up have the exact same name? They even capitalize it the same as mine. Pre-order for iTunes. A pre-sale allows your fans to order your music from iTunes in advance from its release. Pre-sale customers will be able to download your instant gratification track right away. Interesting way to word that. Albums are only eligible for instant gratification track. Oh, that's like a thing. If they have 11 or more tracks, the rest of the album will be automatically downloaded on the iTunes Player, the official release date. Do you want to set up an album pre-release? Nah, it'll be all right. Do you have any tracks that are 10 minutes or longer? No, right? They're all like 8 minutes. Audio clips must be 6 seconds long and are currently delivered only to TikTok. Oh, okay, this is a thing. This is a thing. If people ever use the music on TikTok, which would be a wonderful thing, I know I would like to use my own music on TikTok. What clip of the song gets sent? Like for Boss Fight, the first 60 seconds is not what you would want sent. This means going back and listening to them and deciding what spots to send. Okay, I think these times will work. Music everywhere. All right, Boss Fight. Would you like your music to earn additional money? Why, yes, I would. In order for YouTube monetization to work properly, you must grant CDBaby the exclusive right to collect advertising and subscription revenue on your behalf. You can opt out at any time. You cannot monetize music that uses royalty-free samples or blanket licenses, e.g. GarageBand loops, free samples, etc. on YouTube. Interesting. Let's watch the quick video tutorial.
What kind of music qualifies for monetization through Content ID? The short answer, original music. You must own the rights to both the song, composition, and every aspect of the sound recording. That means no karaoke recordings, no remasters or sound-alike recordings. Also, no songs that use beats, loops, or samples made available for free within music apps or audio workstations, such as GarageBand, Ableton, Fruity Loops, or Logic.
Okay, after watching this video and after reading some stuff on the internet as well, it does seem that the problem is even royalty-free samples can like throw off the Content ID system in a bad way. So I think right now we're just gonna do this, and I'm gonna ask some friends about it, and it seems like it's the sort of thing we can opt into later for no problem. So I'm not gonna have that stall us out right now. Don't miss out on unclaimed royalties. Register eligible tracks and pay you as you earn mechanical royalties for the MLC. Okay, so this is, you know, this all seems really good, but again, for the first time releasing something, I mean, the chances of any of this actually mattering, I feel like is so low. If it starts to pop off at all, I believe I can come back and turn this on at any time, so we're just going to continue without for now. Here's the album art part. We already did this part. Great. Love it. And now it's time to upload songs. And drag and drop. The file you've uploaded is not CD quality audio. Please upload a file that does not exceed or fall short of a 44,100 hertz sampling rate, 16-bit, or click here for help. Okay, so my songs are in 2116 kilobytes per second, and it looks like they want this at 16-bit, which is a little bit lower than that. So, bummer. I'm gonna hop over to that computer and re-render these at the correct settings, and then I want to listen to them all again, though. You know, because like if I'm gonna render them, I need to make sure that the masters actually sound right. Like rendering them will take like 10 minutes, and then listening to it takes like 40 minutes. That's like another hour. We were so close. We were so close to not having made a mistake. But okay, yeah, I'll be right back. No, but like actually it's been 4 hours. It took like an hour to like render things out. In the middle of that, I had to go do something. I had to leave on an errand that was very time specific, and unfortunately it means that we are now finally back though. You can see behind me, I thought about re-rendering Epilogue. I thought about trying to fix some things that I was complaining about, literally in the process of like re-rendering the masters, and then like listening to it and be like, oh, it's not quite good enough. No, it needs to be different. It's fine. I also realized halfway through the process, I probably should double check this with one file instead of rendering out the entire EP again, and just hoping that the 16-bit was the only issue, but I think it was. Let's see. That bar's loading down there. Okay. Gotta make sure we grab the exact correct file. Wouldn't want to upload one song twice to two different spots. That would cause a problem. Okay, we confirmed every track is the track it is named, and here you can see the character select is uploaded by character select. Into the Mist was uploaded into the Mist. Boss Fight is Boss Fight. Epilogue is Epilogue. Inevitable is Inevitable. Sunflower Seeds is Sunflower Seeds. The West is the West. That is how you spell inevitable, right? Inevitable. Save and continue. Service agreements. I agree. Unpaid. Add to cart. Okay. It has been filed. We are now in the inspection queue. A member of the team will be inspecting your release shortly, and if approved, your title will be distributed immediately. That does not mean it will be released immediately, I assume. It means that they will release it to Spotify to release on July 26th. So, folks, that's it. That's it. It's done. It's been paid for. It's going out. The wheels of time and the wheels of the machination have been set in motion. They cannot be stopped. We will be releasing music very shortly. I'm really excited about it. July 26th, put the date on your calendar for Boss Fight. You'll be able to listen to it along with all your friends. Send it to everyone you care about. I'm going to start being real obnoxious about this. So thanks so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow.